les sens, dans tous les sens interdits, j'entends tout ce qu'il faut, les vrais, les faux et les non-dits. Je suis une fille et je plante mes talons aiguilles en plein dans ton mille. Si tu te défiles, prends garde à toi, mon cœur, je pleure pour ton manque de style.
She'll let you take her home. It whets her appetite. She'll lay you on the throne. She'll take a tumble on you, roll you like you were dice, until you come out blue. She'll expose you when she snows you, off your feet with the crumbs she throws you. She's ferocious, and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Bette Davis eyes. Good evening, Legion, and welcome to Tales from the Grim and to the Season 1 finale of Bad Moon Rising, our Urban Shadows campaign set in the fictional city of New Acadia. I'm Lauren, aka That Salty Ginger on the Twitter, aka the Smooch Queen in our Discord, and I will be your sweetest cherry pie MC tonight. That's me. Anyway, let's go around and say hello to the cast, find out who and what they're playing. As always, we start with Avery. Hello.
Hello. Hello, I'm Avery. I got my map back online, and I play Evangeline Johnson, our dear sweet aware / maybe fae, who is currently nowhere near the plotline, and is driving Eden to the hospital.
Oh, hey, out of curiosity, what's your corruption track look like right now for no reason?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. 2.
So innocent. Gonna have to fix that. Tommy.
Hi. Oh, that was a jump. Hello.
Yeah, you like it.
Hello, I'm Tommy. I will be playing our very fairly hurt wolf boy tonight, Eden, who is currently at 3 corruption. Yeah, so we'll see where that ends up, and currently going somewhere he doesn't really want to go. Also, his sister. Something's up with his sister.
No.
I couldn't have seen that one coming, Lauren.
What are you talking about? She was fine for like 7 episodes.
Yeah. Don't you dare hurt her.
Allie.
Hey everybody, it's Allison. I play Sister Claire Fiorentina, late of the Scholastic Sisters of St. Mary Magdalene, who is not really a party girl and who only has 1 corruption 5 times.
Math. All right. Thank you for that, Allison. Greg.
Hi, Lauren. Really looking forward to the finale tonight because I'm the pro that doesn't blush. Hi, everybody. Grimjack21502 on the Twitter, part of the Tales from the Grim team on the Twitch. Also, I'm the Marquis de Baguette on Discord. Tonight, I'll be playing Doyle. Back to you, Lauren.
Okay. Kiana.
Hi, I'm Kiana. I'm also known as the Mod Mom on Discord. You can tell this. I tend to break away from the mold of Switch Queen. And fucking damn it. But tonight I will be playing Ophelia, the Tainted, who is just here to have a fun time and party, as like demons do. She's a party girl. I'm sure it'll be a fine and chill time.
Oh yeah, everything's gonna be great for you. I have no doubt, actually.
I mean, she just met her patron for the first time ever, and they seem pretty fucking awesome, so...
They are. This is great. It's gonna be a good time. Speaking of a good time, hey Pope, what up?
Hey. Yes, it is a good time to be here. Pope World Build on the Twitter, World Build on the Twitch, and I get to play Kay one more night. One more night. And aside from more Phil Collins references as we deck out with the Demon of Neon, we've got a lot of spicy stuff tonight, and hopefully with all this caliente going on, I don't burst into flames. Just in case my way has been queued up, let's see what we got, Legion.
Awesome. And Jim.
Good evening. I'm Jim, or Doc. I use he, him pronouns. And I am tonight playing Sebastian, the Sad Wizard, who is already starting to have a feeling that he's going to be spending the evening trying to figure out how to keep people from dying.
I can neither confirm nor deny that. I don't know what y'all are going to do. I don't know. Alrighty. We have several donation options down below that give you the chance to impact the narrative by helping or complicating the crew's lives, so check that out. Last week's rolls were spicy and then not so spicy, so do with that what you will. Also, since it is the day that it is, if you could please not use bits for donations and try to use direct ones. Thank you. Now for a brief recap. Eden managed to overcome his injuries and the pack of strays while Desi distracted Kara after Evangeline fled like an anime character to find help, but she ran into Mimi, Eden's little sister, who was muttering about the wind and the party. She's probably fine. Anyway, she was also burning up though, so maybe she's got like a cold. Anyway, Evangeline took her back to the car where they met up with Eden and headed to Central City Hospital. Meanwhile, at Coconuts, Doyle managed to exit the building without setting it ablaze, and Kay and Penny assisted the patrons in evacuating. Both Ophelia and Doyle allowed their respective vampires to live in exchange for a favor, and then they listened to Kay's advice and got the hell out of the quarter after Kay updated Marie, of course, everyone's favorite NPC. The group then left to resume their plans. Trapped in a car surrounded by void nuns, as they've now been termed, Sebastian cast a blinding spell to cover his and Claire's escape. Claire advised her former Mother Superior to give up. Give up. Then they were met by Aaron, who offered them a speedier way out in exchange for Claire talking him up to Evangeline. They then traveled by gaslight and arrived at Club Resistance. So silly. At the same time as Doyle, Ophelia, Kay, and Penny. At the door, they were warmly greeted by Belle, at least the human form their demon self was currently wearing, and invited to come inside. It's 9 p.m. in the city. I can't believe it's just 9 o'clock. It's been 5 hours. Anyway, let's float over to Central City as Evangeline, Eden, and Mimi pull up outside of the ER.
Yeah, I think Evangeline's been very quiet this whole ride, and once they arrive, she'll very quickly get Mimi out of the car and then bring Mimi's wheelchair over so Eden can kind of hold on to the side as they go into the hospital.
You notice Mimi still seems distracted, not as bad as she was earlier, but still kind of seems to be looking around, not really cognizant of the fact that her brother's, bleeding from his legs. And
Eden just kind of hobbles along. When we get in there, can you ask if Nurse Chen is in? Fei Chen. she'll know. Maybe, hopefully, I'm hoping she might know what to do.
Is there anything else I should know about her as well? I mean,
She might try to kill me. I don't know.
you just see Evangelina's shoulders slump as she's kind of. Can I still hear like whispers on the wind, like I was able to before?
No, you do notice, however, that the wind has drastically picked up, and you can barely see dark clouds overhead. All of your phones go off and indicate a flash flood warning for Orleans Parish.
Yeah.
Nope. I mean, yeah, why not? Orleans is a French name. It's fine.
But yeah, Evangeline just. You can see that she's very like stressed out about it, but she's not gonna. She pushes Mimi towards the entrance of the ER and makes sure to keep Eden next to the wheelchair just so you can use it as a support. Like.
She looks up at you. I can move myself. Thanks. She seems a little more herself now.
Yeah, how you feeling? How you feeling, Sunshine?
I'm fine.
Do you remember what happened at the gallery?
After you just totally destroyed that guy?
After that, yes.
Yeah. I went to call the cops.
Anything else?
And then we came here.
Just kind of exchange with one with Eden.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Are you bleeding?
Yeah. Yeah. Me. I'm bleeding a bit here.
It's a weird place to be bleeding.
So does she mean weird place on the body to be bleeding, or weird place as in we're in front of a hospital and it's kind of weird to be bleeding here?
I don't know.
Yeah, no. Your brother got a bit hurt and he needs to go see Faye. You remember Faye, right, Mimi?
Yeah, I like Faye.
Yeah, no, I know you do. We're just gonna...
Eva, she dumped him.
Okay, I mean, it was a bit more... You know, we're not going into that. We're just gonna go in here. It's gonna be okay.
Eva, she's also...
Let's just go in. And
yeah,
I'd like to sit down.
Yeah, if we could leave the sibling spats to when we're patched up, that would be great. And she's just gonna hoist Eden up as much as she can and start hobbling over and just keep it like she'll let Mimi wheel herself in, but she's gonna keep an eye on her, just make sure that she's following.
Yep, we're all
Well,
keeping it till later, right? Mimi?
She's not listening again. As y'all are heading toward the door, when you actually get to the threshold, she stops.
Mimi?
Yeah.
Are you coming in?
Yeah, Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Sorry, you go.
No,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was like, can I figure someone out? Or
I would
something?
love for you to do that.
Yeah.
It's not like she's being weird, though. It's totally normal acting.
Sure.
Yeah. Just call out what you get to me.
I got a 12.
Oh no! Spicy rolls! Okay. So you hold 2?
Okay.
She is in your faction, so you get an extra question, actually.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, she's mortality, not night. So you see the list of questions?
Yeah. Wait, maybe if we could sort that wasn't the best one to do because all these questions are.
I know.
Though I might do just on a more general term as to why she's acting like this. Would who's pulling the character's strings work?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask that one.
Something beyond her that's also part of her.
I guess what is, because she's not really like, she seems to be pretty hesitant to come inside, I guess, but just in a weird ways. Like maybe what does your character worry might happen?
That this feeling is going to go away.
Okay.
You get one more.
I do get one more. How could I get her to come inside? And like, well, how can I get maybe to come inside? Just
likely focus her on Eden's predicament. It seems like she hasn't really grasped the severity of his injuries because she was really out of it every time it was pointed out. Also, she really want to go to that party. Like bribe her.
Yeah, I think Evangeline will just kind of lean down a little bit. I feel like, Mimi, I know it may be a bit hard to process, but your brother is really hurt right now. We have to get him patched up, and once we do, the night is ours. And she just kind of like steps aside so she can see just part of the leg, I guess. Like we need to get help. So just come inside, we'll sit down and we'll find someone, okay?
Go ahead and roll persuade an NPC.
Okay.
Okay.
Persuade on persuade.
Oh, yes.
Was persuade with heart?
Yep.
8 succeeds partially.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, they modify the terms or demand a debt. All right. She gets much closer to you and kind of beckons you down.
Mm-hmm. She'll lean down.
I don't know what's up, but I really feel like I need to be there. So will you get me there? After this.
Yeah, we'll make sure, but we just gotta make sure your brother's okay first.
I know. Yeah. Okay. No, I know he's hurt. This weird things happen in this city.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if I'm being weird.
Just kind of nods. Okay, we'll just get inside and we'll find someone to help your brother, and maybe someone can look at you as well. If you're feeling ill or off.
No, I feel great.
Okay, at least one of us is.
Yeah, if we could,
yeah,
move
Sorry,
into the hospital. I'm bleeding currently.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, we've been standing outside the hospital. Let's get in. Yeah, I get Eden through the door. I make sure Mimi is also through the door.
Yep. Okay, and behind, there's a large kind of circular desk. There don't seem to be a lot of people here, which is probably kind of weird considering it's a Friday night in the city. There's a receptionist behind the desk.
Evangeline will call us. Sorry, I'm looking for a nurse Chen, Faye.
What do you need her for?
I just gestured at Eden's leg.
Oh yeah, she kind of leans over.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What happened to you?
Dog
Dog
bite.
bite. Dog bite.
Dog bite.
Mimi, like, there's a beat, and then she goes, "Yeah, dog bite." Okay. Any reason do you want someone closer by? You might have to wait a.
Nope, I've got a special condition, and she knows about it. Best practitioner for me.
Okay. All right. She puts in a call, and you hear it go out over the hospital speakers. And you can wait. And
Eden like hobbles over to one of the seats, like still bleeding. Apparently, no one's offering him anything to
No,
stop.
the receptionist brings like a towel. She's just tired.
Yeah, Evangelina looked to the receptionist like, "Can I get like a bandage or something? I'm no nurse, but I can wrap something up at least."
Yeah. Like grabbing stuff. After a few minutes, a woman walks down the hall. Her hair is black, pulled in a kind of messy and severe at the same time. She's got thick eyeliner on, dark brown eyes, very angular features. And she's just hurriedly walking down the hall until she gets into the waiting room and just stops.
Hey, long time no see. Could you help me, please?
Can you walk?
I can hobble.
Great. She turns around and starts walking. But over her shoulder, she says, "Hey, Mimi."
Yeah. Can I put a face to a name to this one, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What am I rolling with?
Night.
Okay. Oh, that's a miss.
Okay. You don't know them or you owe them. I say you probably don't know her. Your paths just haven't crossed before. She is not inviting you back. Don't know you.
As I sort of hobble, like I get, is she like pointing like in a direction for us to go?
No, she's just walking.
Okay. I'll sort of like try to like lean in. I think there's something going on in the city tonight, and I think there's something up with Mimi. If you could check her out, but on the down low. I don't know, she's acting weird. There's things happening in the city, Faye.
And, you were talking to me.
Yes.
Sorry.
Could you please, for her?
Yeah, I'll look at you one at a time. Is there anything wrong with the other one?
Association with very dangerous people, but that's a whole other issue. Yes, could we get this patched up, please?
Who bit you? And she starts taking out stuff to clean the wound and then stitch as y'all are talking.
Oh, okay, no. Okay, we're doing it like that.
Do you need a stick to bite down on?
I'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay.
You do you know, I'm sure you're aware of that.
Can you lay on your stomach, please?
Yep.
Thanks.
You know that, I don't know, that group, the Strays, I guess they're calling themselves. Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them bit me.
Looks like 2 of them.
I only felt one. I haven't really looked at it. But
I know my wolf marks and those don't seem like the same creature unless you got in a really weird position.
Nope. They're sort of like the like half wolf type. The what do they call them around here? This is me trying to remember.
Rougarou.
Rougarou. There we go. I think they're called like Rougaroos or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. That's the second bite.
Yep.
Yep. How have you been?
No.
Evangelie's not saying
Okay, I
anything because
suppose
she's
that's
terrified that this
fair.
ex is going to try and kill her too.
I suppose that's fair.
Why'd they bite you?
Well, they were doing some jobs for some not so good people, and I had to put them in their place. You know how.
You put them in their place.
I don't know why you sound so surprised.
I mean, I didn't know that you gave 2 shits about this neighborhood anymore.
Look, Faye, just because I left doesn't mean I didn't care.
Uh-huh.
You almost done?
I was, but now I think I'll just take another pass to make sure everything's okay.
If you could just, look at
No,
me.
I think I
first.
missed a spot down here.
Nope. Oh, ow. I don't think that was a spot. I don't think that was a spot.
Tell him that was a spot, Mimi. That was definitely a spot.
Look, whatever your feelings may be about this day, I didn't stop caring about home, but I had to leave.
Great. Please sit up.
Ian will sit up.
She puts the back of her hand on your forehead. You're sweaty, but you're fine.
Good, yeah. No, I've had worse over the years. Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
Could you just take a look at Mimi?
Yeah,
Please.
I'm going to move at my own pace because this is my place of work. And you're not my pack leader, so.
No, I'm not.
Okay, she starts examining Mimi. She gets basic stuff for vitals out. As she is taking her temperature, you notice that she takes it a few times. That's weird.
What's weird?
She's running hot. More like you, but... she gets out something to look at her eye. She gets like one of those... I don't know what they're called.
Pen lights?
Yes, pen lights. Oh, yes. And she's looking at her eyes. Mimi, are you wearing contacts? Nope. Okay, I admit I don't have the best memory for faces, but I know you pretty well, and you don't have green eyes.
Eden will look over.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
green. They're bright.
What's going on, Faye?
Something weird.
Sorry for interrupting, but before I was trying to get her into the art gallery, and she kind of snapped a little bit, and Evangeline will hold her hand out and show the claw mark across the back of her hand.
Faye takes your
Eva,
hand.
are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch. It's fine.
That's a deep scratch.
I've never seen Mimi lash out like that.
Those don't even look... Faye's really examining them, and she kind of looks at your leg where she stitched you up, and like looks back at Evangeline's cuts and just looks really confused.
Tell me what you're thinking here, Faye.
Well, my first impulse would have been that maybe Mimi just got the wolf gene late, but she's never had it, right?
Not as far as I'm aware. She's never had the change.
Well, these they don't look like wolf marks.
She was talking about back when we were at the gallery, something about listening to the wind, and when there was, oh god, I sound crazy. There were voices. I could hear it too, and it just seemed to affect her a lot, and it seems like it was affecting a few people in the area too. I don't know what's happening, but I think there's a few different forces at work here.
I'd find someone who knows more about this sort of thing.
I was... Hey, Mimi. We are definitely going to that party.
Yes. All right, let's cut over to the party. Let's do it. Party time. Excellent. All right. So, outside of Club Resistance, I don't think you've gone in yet. There, you hear the chime of a church nearby. It's 9:00. From what you can see, the club is very dark inside and doesn't open up right away from your point of view right now. You see a few dim lights inside, but it's very hard to see. Belle is currently still planting that kiss on Ophelia's forehead and finally pulls away. Are these your friends?
I mean, like, some of them my friends and some of them, like, I just met, but, like, they seem, like, super cool and interesting, like you told me to find, so...
That's so great. You did such a good job.
I think if anyone was to look at her, Ophelia is beaming right now.
Oh, you're just so cute. And they take out their hands and they pinch your cheeks, Ophelia.
She'll let them.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to eat you up. Nom, 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 nom.
And on that note, I'd like to use a move.
Yeah, do it.
So, veterans have a fun time with old friends and old favors.
Uh-huh.
So, I'd like to use that. We roll with mind.
Uh-huh.
It comes to Belle.
Okay. Old friend and old favors. So when you first encounter an NPC, rather than putting a face to name, you may declare them an old friend and roll with mine. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how my relationship with Belle is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What is it?
Oh, that's a miss.
Oh no! Wait, you have advantage. Everybody got advantage.
Actually, I like it being a miss.
Oh. I like you, Pope. On a miss, tell the MC why they want you dead. This is great drama.
Yes. So back in the day, Kay was a hunter.
Uh-huh.
I think Kay's the reason that Belle only has 2 girls right now.
You killed Juliet? It's Ophelia, Desdemona, and Juliet.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! As Belle's face moves over the people you've brought, kind of quirks their head at Sister Claire. Just a little. And then lands on Kay. The smile just gets bigger.
Hi, Belle.
Hi, Kay. Long time no see.
Indeed. Seems like you didn't inform your girls about me.
These ones can look after themselves.
Oh. Well, no hard feelings then.
No. Come on in.
Well, mighty kind of you. And he just walks on past into the club.
Come on. Rest of y'all, come on in. First round's on me.
Are we allowed to investigate a place of power as we are
Yep.
walking into this joint?
Yep. Wild.
I can roll with wild. Did it roll? Did you roll?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah.
There it went. Oh, no, it didn't.
I did
Okay.
2 and got a partial success. A
Where's
7.
the button for it?
The button's gone, Greg. You can never find it ever again.
I can't find it. Oh, well.
It's under your faction moves. So you just change that little drop down to wild and then you click investigate a place of power.
Let's okay, Ray. So let's sit here and let Greg figure this out.
Okay.
Alright.
So
Wild.
On
And
a-
then I don't even know what the fuck I did. All right.
Okay. Do you want me to roll it for you?
Sure. Yeah.
You rolled your intro move, right?
Yeah, I partially succeeded. See?
great. Look at you. On a hit, you see below the surface to the reality underneath. So, oh, hey, friends from the academy. So this place, while it is functionally a club, seems to be here and not here, Claire and Doyle. There's something about it that seems to be teetering between this place and another. And you do know Belle is not the owner. I'll give you that from this. There's a lot going on in this place, but one of the chief things is that it's kind of a transition point between here and another place.
Okay, that's all I needed. So this is a focal kind of a nexus type of area, at least a bridge, a bubble between the here and there. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
I hate to occupy since I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to go ahead and roll a let it out.
Okay, yeah, do it.
I'm going to use advantage on this one if I need it.
Nice.
All right, that's... I really don't need it, but I'll count it against me if you need it.
Yeah, on a 10 plus, you ignore the corruption or choose another from the list.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the corruption.
Okay, so then you can choose 2 from the list.
Okay, that gives me a corruption move. Just
great.
So
why don't? Yeah. Okay. Great.
I will let you know what that is. Yes. The 2 that I would like to use is I need to extend my senses. And the other is I would like to intimidate everybody in this joint. And it's not necessarily intimidation if there's another dragon present. So what Doyle would do is, regardless of whether or not the mortals or the regular folk in the area, I don't know what they would see, but when Doyle walks into the joint, he lifts his head straight up and he roars, not with the throat of a man, but with the throat of a dragon. And when he does so, any dragon that would hear him would basically just be him yelling his name out.
Great. Good. As the group of you walk into this club, Doyle lets out his roar. That goes over the music. This is a loud place. And as you get in it, it's almost like a maze as you're walking in. There are gaslit lamps along the wall. There are all these turns as you're following Belle, and he lets this out as you finally get to the main dance floor, but you can hear it echoing down these labyrinthine halls. Claire and Sebastian, what y'all up to?
I've been face palming for a little bit. Especially it's just when the roar goes out, I'm like, oh yeah, what a way to keep a low profile. I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, listen, I gotta go talk to him. Unfortunately, listen, and I'm saying this to Claire. You know how you help? I kind of know him. It's a long story. We tried to kill each other, and didn't take. But you know how you helped me get on the wagon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the one that keeps knocking me back off. This will be an interesting night.
That's no surprise, I'm afraid. Sebastian
himself killed. What?
I don't think I'm going in there.
All right, fair enough.
why don't you go ahead? I have an errand to run, and I'll be back. And if I'm not back in like half an hour, would you call me?
You need a hand? You're gonna be all right?
I think so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go see a friend.
Okay. You see, and actually, I don't know if it's another scene, so probably I'm guessing the shield isn't still running.
Correct.
Right now. So, if I may, I'd like to channel for a second to renew it for her, if I may.
Sure.
We'll see if this works. And I'm going to. Well, no, we got a partial. I should have declared ahead of time, but that's all right.
No, you can use it.
I was going to go ahead and use it.
Do it. Use it.
I'm using it. Boom. I'm taking the 8.
Partial success. Nice.
All right. And so that gives me.
Thank you.
Back at it. That gives me 3. So yeah, I'm. And then I must. Once again, I'm gonna mark more corruption because of course I am. And just as I do this, I'm like, and so it crackles again because there's obvious signs again. It's like, and I reach over and I brush your shawl again, just so that it will retain it. They ain't gonna last too long, but half an hour sounds pretty good. When I hear from you, I'll call you, provided I'm not busy trying to keep things from blowing up.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. And Sebastian, don't let him get into too much trouble, okay? I've got kind of a soft spot in my heart for him.
I'll see what I can do. Just want to try to. I don't suppose he'd take much to being told to lay low, would he?
No, I'm sure he wouldn't.
I guess not. I'll see what I can do. But of course, you know as well as I do, he's got a lot of trouble coming, even if not immediately.
I know.
All right. So Sebastian, Ophelia, Doyle, Kay, Penny are in the club, correct? All right. So as Sebastian goes in, all of you who have walked inside, as you pass the threshold and continue deeper into the club, you feel this sense of relaxation wash over you. Not to the point of lethargy, but just like, this is a good place. This is not necessarily homey, but comfortable. This is a place you belong. And as you get deeper into the club, especially the big dance floor, there are gas lights all around. There are a lot of you who have been in the city a while and frequent its nightlife, see people not only drinking, but also you can see in some parts of the area these kind of sparkly things in their hands. Not too well hidden. Anybody who would be familiar with the nightlife would know that they're drugs. It's drugs. Tales from the Grim does not endorse drug use, but the people at this club do. And the really amazing thing is that in this dance hall, it's very tall. The place has a second floor, and you can see rooms upstairs behind the railings that are open to people. But there are like swings from the ceilings that are very floral. Think like Moulin Rouge, but more like nature themed. And there are people swinging from them. Okay. While you all think of what you'd like to do, Claire, as you're not going inside, you're going to see an arrival. stepping out of a car, we'll say, because sure, why not? There are only 4, I think, at this point, women that you vaguely recognize from the hair salon, and behind them in a red kind of bohemian dress, beaded and with feathers and other things in her hair, Marie steps out.
So I'm looking at my phone, and I'm gonna try to mislead, distract, or trick them to think that I haven't noticed them arriving, just because I'm petty like that.
Wow, that is a petty use of a move. Go ahead.
I partially succeed.
Okay. Great. Wow. Good.
So I can pick 2. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I would like to expose a weakness or flaw for my first.
Sure. Their numbers are down for some reason, probably nothing to do with a very scary smooch.
Okay. And I'd like to create an opportunity.
What are you trying to do?
I want an opportunity to have a fresh start with Marie.
Great. So again, you're acting as if you don't want them to notice that you've noticed them.
Yeah.
So the 4 ladies walk into the club first. They're dressed similarly to her, but in different colors. But they walk ahead, and Marie, from behind you, since you're pretending to be on your phone, just rests her hand on your shoulder.
So she's behind me.
Yeah.
And she's rested her hand on my shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Marie, without looking up.
I didn't expect to see you here, Claire.
Well, if you'd arrived a few minutes later, you probably would have missed me.
Shame. That'd have been a shame.
Would it have, though? You know, you almost got me killed this evening. And a friend as well.
Almost being the operative word. They're just nuns, Claire. Nuns aren't that scary.
You've never met Mother Superior?
No, just chatted on the phone.
Do you have any idea what they would do to me if they caught me?
No, what?
Well, they would torture me for a long time. They'd keep me alive as long as they could. And they would find new ways to hurt me. And how could you call that down on me without even knowing?
That's a great question. Perhaps I acted hastily.
Marie, that almost sounds like an apology.
No, that's what I'm waiting for from you.
For what?
For lying to me.
I imagine, though, that you understand why I did.
I think you were offended by my personality?
No. Well,
Oh.
yes, but
Mutual.
that's not why I lied to you.
Well, enlighten me.
I lied to you because it seems as though all you really care about is expanding your own base of power in the city, securing yourself and Marie, there are people dying, there are churches burning, and I can't allow that to continue.
Sister Claire, you don't know me at all.
Perhaps. Should I want to?
I think goals may be more aligned than you think.
I'm interested in knowing more.
Well, let's talk. Do you drink?
I think you probably know the answer to that question.
And I'm already disappointed and come on.
I have a quick errand to run. Can I meet you back here in just a little bit?
Sure. I'll be here for a while.
All right then. I'll look for you when I get back.
Okay. Marie steps inside. What are my partiers doing right now?
Drinking.
Yeah? Cool.
Orange whip. 4 orange whips, please.
Club soda, please.
All right, I guess I'll have his.
Sebastian would have a glass, like a mason jar of whiskey delivered in front of him, and Doyle would be like, "Hey,
Hell, you remembered."
I'll never forget a sober person, reformed."
Well, ain't this a tiny, tiny world?
It is, ain't it? I may need your skills in a little bit. I say, pointing at Kay, and I just sort of shrug, and I take a sip. I'm like, oh God, that's good. Oh no, right. Doyle, we gotta talk.
We're talking, and it's not good.
No,
It's
it
delicious.
Oh man, no, there's these folks. There's folks that are after you. Have recently been recruiting. They know that you're around. They ain't got your name yet, but they got somebody that I'm very worried about. Is gonna, let's just say, is a bit more effective. That might be more effective at fighting you than I was.
Don't sell yourself short.
It's my older brother. If he comes after you, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. He's damn sight better than me.
Oh, come on now.
He's had a hell of a lot of tricks. He's got a hell of a lot more tricks up his sleeves. He's been doing this for 90 damn years. I don't know what the best interest.
You're saying he's back in the game?
Oh, very much so. I don't know. I don't reckon he have necessarily left it, but we ain't been. We ain't done. I just sort of glance over at Doyle, that particular type, for hundreds of years, but now he's decided he wants to start that up again. I don't get it. But now would be a great time to lay low.
Oh, okay. Sure.
From behind the three of you,
Another round
arm comes through and picks up Sebastian's whiskey. I'm sorry, did you say someone's trying to kill him? It's Penny, who's been here the whole time.
I remember Penny.
And I just sort of look at her. I just sort of shrug. Actually, shall I try putting a name to the face?
Sure.
I shall try that.
Penny's a doll.
Is she mortality?
That's with mortality.
There we go. I clicked the wrong thing. No.
Oh, no. Okay. So is that a miss?
That is a miss.
Okay, you don't know them. I'm not gonna say you owe them.
All right.
You don't know them. She's pretty. She's younger than all of you. You have no idea who she is. You don't get any magic off of her.
Okay. I see. Well, I mean, I expect this is the thing that happens regularly. So, who.
That's a good point. Yeah. I've heard lots of people say they want to kill him. You just sounded like it was serious.
She wants to back the winning horse, Sebastian. She wants to back the winning horse. She wants to push in her chips if there's somebody coming to claim my head or another part of my anatomy.
Yeah, there's definitely a part of a horse that you resemble.
Thank you very much.
I don't know as who I'd bet on in that fight, unfortunately. I'm just sort of glancing back and forth. I'm just saying, watch yourself. We can try to do what we can, but they know more than they used to. That's all I'm saying.
Wait a second. Your brother's back in the game. And Cowboy, you upset Marie today by jumping out her window.
It upset me too. Cut my arm. You fix that up.
Oh, hell. You
Why
didn't
is
leave anything behind.
Who gives a shit? Why is everybody worried about me pissing them off and then them not pissing me off?
Sebastian, he was leaking.
Great. See, it's not so much that, it's that I'd kind of like it if, I don't come into the city that much, but I'd prefer it to stay standing. I'm going to go to just lean over now on Kay. I'm going to say, listen, I don't suppose you could rig something up. You can make it look like someone of his ilk has left town, eh?
That's a big ask, especially in a pinch. I might be able to invent something, but Belle's girls are asking about the old archfucks. And this guy apparently is some sort of interest to Marie and jumped through her window and doesn't know how bad that is. And your brother is back in the game. Sebastian. He had a contract, and your brother's back in the game.
The man thinks he's saving the world. What do you think? It's all he cares about.
He breaks the accord, that means I'm back on. I have to be. We don't want that.
Well, why the hell do you think I'm here?
Oh, shit.
Why are all of you wearing sunglasses inside a dark club?
Oh, Penny, sweetheart. Oh, have you ever heard about did you watch the old gray and black and white Dracula?
1931.
Yeah. See, the thing is, they gotta lock eyes with you.
Doyle,
Yeah.
come on. We're dancing.
I can dance. I can
you?
I
This is
can
what I want
dance.
to see.
I can dance the shit out of this place. I mean, not literally, but I mean, they're gonna shit
I'm
when
more
they, well,
doing
let's
this
dance.
for my own amusement, but sure, I'm sure you can dance. Come on.
Your own amusement. Sure.
Uh-huh.
Why not? Have fun. It'll make the ashes more interesting. And just sort of lean on the way, take another pull off the drink.
Cool.
May I hold your hand, Penny?
No.
Then how are we gonna dance?
She downs the rest of the whiskey. She takes it back from Sebastian and downs it and then puts it back. Okay, fine. And she grabs your hand and starts leading you through the people. As she does, just before we cut over to Ophelia, you can roll our custom move. So I need you to roll with heart.
Okay, here I go. Not sure what I'm doing.
You're just rolling anything with heart.
Whee!
Oh no. Oh,
there you go. There's our custom move.
Oh no. I will say that you've been hoarding a +1 if you'd like to use it.
Nah.
Okay. On a miss, this is the best party you've ever been to. You don't have time to worry over imagined monsters. The MC will tell you what piece of you is lost to the dance floor, possibly forever. Take 2 points of corruption.
Sure.
Cool. Do it. All right, we're gonna come back to that because I wanna think on that while you start dancing.
Just as a point of conflict for the new rule, I did have my senses heightened before I walked in this joint.
Yeah.
Okay, just if that means anything.
Not now. Ophelia, what you doing?
Probably trailing Belle around like a little puppy.
Aw, that's so cute. They are going around saying hi to people. Some you recognize, some you don't. Eventually they'll pull you into it's like a VIP area. It's got a little, sectioned off rope. So
Do you mean like the stuff about that dumb Faye whatever?
Sure, we can start there. Any update?
So I tried to follow him and stuff and get pictures and all that stuff, and then he teleported me into this park for an hour. I don't know what happened there. So I couldn't get close to him. So I'm still trying to keep an eye out of where he went. So no update yet, but I'm on the case.
Her smile falters a little.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me about your friends.
Which one? The there's Doyle, who's my party buddy and everything. I've always meant to bring him here, but then
what's his deal? Let's start with him.
God. No, Ophelia's not going to question it, because why would she?
Why would you?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's from what I said, a dragon or something like that.
That one's a dragon?
Yeah, he totally can set himself on fire, and we totally just beat 2 vampires' asses earlier tonight, on the way over here, and it was super awesome. We also didn't set the bar on fire, so that's a first. But she was totally did like that, and I think she did like a roar thing going into the club.
Oh yes, I heard it. It sounded like a drunk man squealing.
But yeah, I think like other people kind of refer like to it. Never like told me directly, but like I can sort of put the pieces together.
Sure. So, what does he want?
I mean, most of the time he just like wants to drink or like wants to like chill out or like party or stuff like that.
Would he be interested in finding other dragons?
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't.
'Cause I think I might know where to find one.
And I think she'll perk up a little. So, really?
Mm-hmm. According to some, I wouldn't call them friends, but I think one may have just awakened.
So like they're like dormant in something, and then they like awaken.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they don't come straight out of the womb going, I'm a dragon. Rawr.
So like a little closer to like, kind of gesture towards herself.
Kinda. But if he were interested in that, I think we could make a deal. I haven't ever dealt with dragons before.
I mean, he's like super chill. Like he and I like get along super well. Like he, like whenever I have to like answer like the phone or whatever, he usually takes over driving or whatever else.
Right. Let's see. I vaguely can get the wizard's deal. The nun didn't come in. That was strange. Like, I know she's in a hoodie, but I just knew she was a nun. It's the smell.
I mean, you also like asked her to come. So like I didn't go find her, and then I invited her. I don't know why she didn't come in.
Maybe I scared her.
I don't know why anyone would be like scared of you.
I don't know either. I'm very friendly. I'm very nice.
Super friendly.
Thank you. So there's only one other thing. Well, two other things. Desi is going to be a bit busy for a while, so you may not see much of her. And, are you friends with the old guy?
Oh, wait, the one that like was with,
Yes.
I mean, not really like friend. Like I literally just met him at the bar that we kicked like vampire
That's
ass.
perfect. That's perfect. I would like you to kill him.
I think she'll pause. I mean, can I ask why?
You can.
Usually when people say that, that means that they don't want to say why.
Oh, I'll tell you why. He killed one of my girls. She was a lot like you for your time. And I want it done like, I don't know, if you could do it in like the next hour, that would be great, because I don't want him to ruin my night. It's a party.
Yeah, I mean, it's a party. So like, not in here.
I mean, Peach likes me, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. But there are a couple rooms upstairs. Yeah. I don't know, go dance with him. He can still appreciate, I think, I don't know what he's into, but not many people say no to you.
I mean, like, I'm super good at like persuading people, so
Yeah, I know. You're the best.
so like this would be like a favor, right? If I like got rid of him within the next hour.
I sure would appreciate it. Out of character, yes, this would be
Okay.
a check mark.
Uh-huh. Good. Cool. I think she's just gonna be okay, like I'll do what I do best.
She boops you on the nose.
She'll scrunch her nose but smile very wide.
Great. And Belle, they kind of sit back and lounge. They crack open what looks like a pill. It's very glittery. Not like I don't know, not like boring glitter. There's something almost like this sheen that passes over it. She cracks it open and pours it in her drink and leans back.
Do you want me to like send Doyle here to talk with you, or will you just like find him later?
Either or. The other task I would prioritize just for, the next hour.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, and she'll skip out a VIP, probably grabbing a drink on her way and downing it.
Cool. So outside, real quick. Claire, as you're going, I'm gonna have Evangeline, Eden, and Mimi show up because drama. So that's what happens.
Eden.
Claire, I didn't think you were gonna make it to the party. You didn't really seem into it earlier.
Yeah, I'm not, but I'll probably stop by in a bit. Doyle is in there and
Oh God.
is in some trouble, I think. No big
Of course
surprise.
he's in trouble. He's always in trouble. When is he not in trouble?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mimi.
Hi. She is like so distracted now. She was distracted the whole way. And now as you're closer, it's like she's on another planet.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about or know anyone who could and I'll lean in close to Claire. Something's up with my sister. I don't know. It's something. I don't know if it's magic or something weird. And I don't know if you know someone that might be able to figure out what's wrong.
I'm kneeling down or squatting down next to Mimi's chair to look eye to eye with her at eye level.
Uh-huh.
Mimi, it's been a long time.
I'm calling in my favor from you. That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Because your power, right?
Yep.
I am.
I'm calling in my favor. Thank you, Mark Advancement.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay, yep. What are you trying to do, Claire?
Let me see. I think I want to figure someone out first.
Okay.
So let me roll that and see what I can discover. And this is Mimi, of course.
Yep.
A partial success, 7.
And usually she would be in your faction. No, she wouldn't be because
She's mortality, right?
Mortality, right. So on a 7 to 9. Oh, I forgot they hold one on you as well for yeah. Okay. So they hold one on you as well. You get to hold 2, so ask 2 questions.
Yeah. Who is pulling her strings at this point?
She herself. I mean, I would give you like the same answer that I gave Avery, which is like something beyond her and something from within.
So then how could I get her to snap out of whatever trance she's in here?
Get her far away from here.
Do I have I have the sense that what's happening to her is connected to the city itself, or to someone or something that just happens to be here?
Be more specific.
You said that to get her to snap out of this, I'd need to get her far away. Do I need to just get her far away from the city, or do I need to get her far away from someone or something that's here?
Getting her away from the club is a good start.
From the club. Okay.
Yeah, you get this sense, especially like watching her, even as you look at her, she's like trying to get around you and isn't like pushing against you, but you do feel some tension.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So anything, Claire? Got anything on you?
Just give me a second, Eden. Give me just a second.
Yep.
Can I... Let's see. Can I roll Let It Out and try to break whatever it is? Try to break the connection between her and whatever it is has her enthralled?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to use my advantage here then to do that. That's a miss and a partial success with a 7.
Okay, so choose one and mark corruption.
So I'm gonna I guess what I was trying to do is break the hold. So I guess I can take definite hold of something vulnerable for exposed, and that's something being her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being
Describe this for me as you break her out of this.
Yeah. So Claire is knelt down in front of the chair, and she's looking her in the eyes, and I reach up and take her hands in my hands, and my head bows. And if you're close, you can hear Claire mumbling a prayer. I'm squeezing her hands, and you can see my hands beginning to shake with her hands in them. And the voice, the words of the prayer get a little bit louder and a little bit louder. It's very quick. It's only a few seconds. But the last words sound like something maybe in Greek, perhaps. And I let go, my eyes open, and I kind of fall back. I have to brace myself to keep myself from falling back on blood on the sidewalk, but I look up into her eyes. Mimi?
Hey.
Hey. How are you doing?
Good. Why is everyone staring at me?
I look up at Eden.
I look into Mimi's eyes. Are they still weird?
It's way more muted.
Okay. I don't know what you did, Claire, but I think it helped a little bit.
Eden, can I talk to you
tired.
Can I talk to you for just a second?
Yeah. So I limp over,
Yeah.
if we're.
Oh, are you okay?
Yep, just got in a little scuffle. It's okay.
I don't know what it is that's calling her, but it's close. It's close to here. And what I did, I don't think is permanent. I think the farther you can get her from here tonight, the safer she'll be.
Hey, that's. Oh, God, this is going to be tough. Okay. Okay. For her own good, I can do this.
Look, I have a friend who's kind of nearby. She's 5 or 6 blocks west of here. Maybe you could talk her into hanging out over there. She's the choir master at Our Lady Star of the Sea. And I need to talk to her anyway. In fact, I was just going to call her.
Let me go talk to my sister first.
Okay. It would be no trouble.
I don't know how much she's going to want to hang out with sorry, you said a choir master?
Yeah, she's not your average organist, believe me.
She plays. Maybe I can use that angle.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Mimi. And I look at Eva. I'm like, if you want to go in, I'll be in a moment.
Just nods. Like I won't go far from the entrance. And I think she'll go in, step in, and just as I step in, can I snoop, please?
Yes.
Roll with mind. Where is it? There we go. Snoop.
Make sure to use one of your advantages.
Yeah.
Let's use them.
Okay, well, same thing. Sees partially. I think I hold one. Hold one. Oh god. Oh no, there's a bunch of questions that would be really good. You know what? Sure, I'm gonna ask. What here is the greatest danger to me? Please be more specific than literally everything.
I mean, like, take your pick. You specifically, Belle.
Okay. Do I just get like this kind of feeling off of them?
Yeah. I'll say because you do walk in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that same sense comes over you that the others had of comfort, of belonging, but it's way more intense for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like turned up to 11.
Good.
And
Love
as
this.
you walk in and see Belle, I'm just gonna say they're visible from like every angle because I can. And let's see. They're just kind of staring at you as you walk in. Almost like they're trying to place you.
Yeah.
But they don't approach or anything.
Okay. Do I have to roll that in the
Oh
total?
yeah. Since you're just
Yeah.
standing there, yeah, that counts as standing in the throng. The others went to the bar first.
Okay.
Roll with heart.
Roll with heart. Okay.
Partial success.
Partially.
Okay. So, on a partial success, something's wrong here, and you can feel it in every beat of the music. The MC will tell you what lurks in the shadows here, just to see you. Okay. There are 2 rooms above the dance floor on the 2nd floor of the club. One has a very positive draw for you. You can kind of see almost golden light coming out of it, but you can't really make out anything else from this angle. The other room has a very negative feel to it. There's the smell of copper. For some reason that fills your nostrils. There's so many supernatural creatures in here, Evangeline. It's like you're bathing in them. And you know from your interactions, a lot of them aren't that friendly and are very dangerous. But for some reason, ever since you walked in and even knowing this, you just feel the urge to go deeper instead of retreat.
Yeah, the way you've described those rooms with a positive feeling as well, and the way that you've described Evangeline, I think like in order to stop going, I might have to. I'm not sure if this is something that I can ask, but I feel like if I could roll keep your cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would love that.
like, and depending on how that roll goes, will depend on how Evangeline goes. What
Totally.
do I roll with for that?
That is, I believe it's
Spirit.
Spirit.
Right, she's going towards the room.
Yeah, she is. That's my girl.
She's going towards the very positive draw room.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
once she
yeah,
steps
you
in,
can.
She just glazes over.
You can make your way up the stairs. Meanwhile, who do I want to go to? Oh, Kay. With Kay, I get Kay and Sebastian and Doyle again, and then Maestro. Okay, so Kay, as you are, I assume you're still at the bar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You do notice you can almost like, just from interacting with her, when Marie walks in with her entourage, she's a few steps behind them, but they waited for her. She enters like she is the, like the queen that she is. Yes.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I have to go and see my queen.
Ooh.
And he excuses himself and just moseys right on up.
She gives you a very warm smile as you approach.
Ladies, Marie, good to see you all here tonight.
This didn't really strike me as you were kind of seen, but I must admit it's got its own je ne sais quoi.
Indeed. And to meet that je ne sais quoi, I have your order ready. And so this should fit with that ensemble.
Perfectly.
Hands it over to her. Now, I got a feeling about tonight, something in the air. But I think I'm leaving town for a little bit, considering that there's some family trouble. But how do I put this? Keep looking after the corner for me. Those leeches can't be preying on those people.
Of course.
Good. Then we're all square.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh, no. Enjoy your evening, Marie. I do not want to burden you. Just enjoy yourself, but considering that Belle's girls were asking about the old archfuck, left a bad taste in my mouth. Something ain't right if Sebastian's brother's back in the game and they're asking about old Frosty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me your hand.
Sure.
She takes her thumbnail, which is pretty sharp, and she cuts open your thumb and puts it in her mouth. And then takes some of it out of her mouth and just puts a little mark across your forehead. Just a little something extra for your troubles.
Well, you'll always be the queen, Marie, especially with me. Have a fun night.
You too. She dons the necklace and moves into the club.
I feel like I should be putting a name to a face here.
Yeah. Power.
Power. Tis partial.
Oh, right. No. You do have an advantage if you want to use it.
I think I will stick with this one for now. I have a feeling something's coming.
What? No, nothing is gonna happen. On a hit, you know their reputation. GM will tell you what most people know about them. That's the Voodoo Queen of New Acadia.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
What? Yeah.
I mean, she's only been doing it for as long as the city's been around, as far as I'm aware, so, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Just about. Yeah.
So I will bow my head respectfully if she glances across. Sort of nod.
Yeah, she'll nod back. All right. Sebastian, would you like to do anything else? What are you up to? Do you want to explore? What do you want to do at this party?
Yeah, I think that at this point, I'm just seeing the number of people coming through the door. I think I am going to just be looking around and trying to just figure out if there's going to be anything incoming. I don't really have a scrying type thing. So I do have a scrying type thing, but it's not normally used in this way.
Yeah.
But
let's try it.
Let's try it. In the interest of racking up, I wonder if I might channel again first.
Sure. Do it. Do it.
Give
Do
it a shot.
it.
All right. Yeah. My mouse has gone away. There it comes. This I think I am going to use it on. So here we go. And apparently I didn't need it, but that's all right. I'll take the 11.
Yeah, you will. Okay.
Okay, so that gives me, I think that still just gives me 3. So I've got a total of 5 now. Yeah, so that's, and I don't have to choose one of the things.
Awesome.
So, scrying is, so what I have, the spell I have is called tracking. And usually I need to have a personal object belonging to the target or recent leavings of their body. What I'm wondering is just basically if I can do something where just if I get make a circuit around the club.
Yeah.
If I can sort of turn that outwards and just be kind of like a warning beacon in case anything that was like major, powerful, dangerous, or with ill intent is coming.
Yep. Let's do it.
All right. So it just says I spend one hold and learn, though it doesn't say a separate roll for this one. It's just
great. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So as you circle around, there are lots of things you'll notice. I will say you are, let's say as you pass by the section bells and you'll feel this, this murderous intent, and you can almost see it snaking its way toward Kay, who has been talking to Marie. You see a young woman walking up a set of stairs. Also, this one isn't kind of like the vibe coming from Belle is almost icy and silvery. This is kind of a warm gold, smells like autumn vape that's drawing this girl. And the other thing I'll say is while you're still focused on this and you kind of circle around back to the entrance, a woman with a silvery blonde bob walks in, probably dressed to corporate for this place. She's carrying a large case, and there's a man with her, a man with only one eye. And you get a horrible feeling. It almost makes your stomach churn. Something about this is going to be very bad very soon.
May I try face naming her?
Yes, do it. Power.
Power. Nope.
I just realized you don't need to put a face to a name to her because you know her.
Oh, okay. That's right. This is
Emma Creighton from the university.
Okay. All right. Yep.
So you were just with her.
Oh.
And she starts heading over to you with the one-eyed man.
Okay.
You swear like you recognize his eye. Where did you see it? Something about them is very familiar. Well, something about it, because there's only one of them.
I'm just sort of, as I'm doing, I'm just sort of looking. She probably can tell what I'm doing. I'm thinking, sort of checking doing a sort of perimeter check. And I'm just, evening. You felt a conflagration here too, I take it.
Yes. Did you get a name yet?
No, I don't think she actually knows the name.
Mislead, distract, or trick?
Yeah.
You do have advantage, remember.
No, I used it on channeling.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Can I use my opening move at this point?
Yep.
To have
Do it.
I wonder if I could have a vision about this, perhaps.
Maybe.
Let's just see. Okay, so here it comes. Oh,
I mean,
nope.
Tragic.
On a miss,
you have an advantage.
you foresee the death of someone important to you and take -1 to all rolls to prevent it.
And it can't be you.
No.
That was bullshit last time.
That was brilliant last time, I think is what you mean. It's my brilliant bullshit.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. Do I have to pick?
Oh, you want me to pick?
I think maybe I do.
Okay. Great. It's the same vision. It's the vision you had at 4 p.m. this afternoon. The girl you know as Evangeline dying in your arms.
Okay. Back to our regular programming.
Thanks so much for that. Okay, Sebastian, yeah.
I tried, Jim.
Oh, no problem. Hey, I just noticed in chat that apparently Hawkeye just gave me advantage.
Yes, indeed.
I think perhaps I'll use that right now. Thank you, Hawkeye.
Oh, great. Do it.
Okay, that's one. That's the other one. I'm going with the 9.
Sure. Good. Great. So on a 7 to 9, pick 2. They're fooled at least for a moment. So you either create an opportunity, expose a weakness or flaw, confuse them, or avoid further entanglement.
I think what I'd like to do, I think I'd like to confuse them for some time.
Great.
That's going to be one. And let's see, for the second one, I think I shall unfortunately Jim's brain is not working fast enough tonight to figure out how to turn it into an opportunity, so I think I'll just pick avoid further entanglement.
Love it. Okay, so she looks visibly disappointed. And she whispers something to the one-eyed man, who then scampers off into the crowd. And she turns back to you. You should probably go. I mean, you'll be fine if you stay, but just a word of advice. You might not want to be around here in the next 15 minutes. We're doing a little test.
I think I might like to see that.
All right.
After all, if we're supposed to be working more in the future together, then it'd be nice to see what it is I'm in for.
Well, then, why don't you show me around any places in particular you think might be good to set this off? And she kind of taps the bag.
I just undid my own damn roll. Do I have the slightest clue what, based on the bag, what kind of thing might be in there? or based on the spell that I have running?
Oh, yeah. You know that they, their group has been working on something to deal with supernaturals.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just going to try to find a place away from where supernaturals. Okay, I'm going to try to find a place kind of away from where Doyle is, but that will still seem to have an effect as I'm looking around.
Yeah. As you're moving with her, well, if she if the nun doesn't know the name of the other, we may be forced to go with the dormant one. Damien doesn't want to, but I don't really care what Damien wants.
You know, you got to pick your targets. Yeah, I think somewhere up there might be good. Actually, as I'm sort of gesturing, kind of. I assume there's like a balcony type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, you can head up that way. Let's go over to Doyle, who's having the time of his life, I assume.
Yeah, quite literally, we are, Penny and Doyle are reenacting Dirty Dancing. It's the exact fucking dance. He even has gotten other people to do the Johnny Castle, like, slow walk where he's going down through the, going through the chairs and shit. So we're doing all of it.
Yeah. I'll say from earlier, the thing that you leave behind at this party is the intent you walked in with. Yeah. So you're just swept up in it. Yeah, what would you like to do?
I think it's appropriate now. This is the end of the dance, and if I'm doing the Johnny Castle, then he would actually be mouthing the words, "I've had the time of my life," and then he's going to attempt to kiss Penny, whom he always sweet on because she thinks he got her fired, but he actually saved her because there was drugs and terrible shit going on in the place she was working, and he just got her fired, to get her out of there, so they wouldn't think she was leaving for reasons that might get her hurt.
So you attempt to kiss her.
Sure do.
Okay, I'll say, what part of the song does this happen on? Do you lift her and then as she comes down?
Yeah, I mean, Dirty fucking Dancing. Went down and then there's the slide down. Dance. Yes, and then it's lifts her up again, brings her down into the kiss. Pat Swayze, Jenny Gray.
She pulls back and is gonna clock you, and then she's gonna kiss you.
That's right. I knew it was coming. He takes the hit.
That's how it goes. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I mean, we're here. If Eden shows up, he's gonna go over and yell at him for being an asshole.
That's a good question. Let's hold this because that is very relevant. Eden, what are you doing outside?
Okay, so Eden, I guess Sister Claire has gone off to call her friend or whatever, and Eden's sort of gonna, get down and talk to Mimi sort of at her level as he sort of, sits down a little bit. Mimi, how are you feeling right now?
Fine.
Okay. I'm gonna be straight with you, Mimi. There's some weird shit happening in the city right now. Some weird, I don't know, supernatural shit happening in the city right now. And whatever's happening, something is gonna go down here tonight. And I don't want you to be anywhere near here. But you're an adult now.
Yeah, I've been an adult for years, thanks.
Okay, yeah, well, I wasn't really here.
What's your point?
Look, I don't want you to be here, but this is your decision. It's gonna be weird, and it's gonna be dangerous. And I don't want you anywhere near here.
Sorry, I'm so hung up on you don't want me here.
I don't want you near the danger, Mimi.
Are you... What, you don't think I can hang out with your friends?
It's not about my friends that I'm worried about.
Oh, right.
It's whoever I don't know who's here.
Okay, well, You'll
It's up.
protect me. I'm not worried.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. You can stay. But you keep that knife close.
No, I'm not stabbing anybody.
Just keep it close.
It could stab me.
Mimi, please. Mimi, please. Please.
No.
I care about you.
Yeah, and
I just
your
want you to be
sister, I
safe.
hope so.
And letting you in goes against everything in my very being right now.
Okay.
But
okay, if I'm
it's
gonna
your
be
choice.
safe, then you're gonna be safe. Hold on. And she like rifles through her purse and she hands you a condom.
Oh my god, now's not the time for this. You know what? Okay.
We're talking about safety.
Yep. Okay.
She's pretty.
She is very pretty.
She's cool.
She's very cool as well.
Yeah, I like her.
I'm gonna make a quick phone call then.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside.
No, can you?
Nope, I'm going inside.
Please.
It's been forever. I'm going inside. You can come or you cannot. You're
Eva, Mimi's coming in.
She ain't nowhere near you.
Yeah. And then Eden's gonna flip open his phone.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna call his good friend Dean, who's probably at the restaurant right now.
Yep.
So he calls and does Dean pick up?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Jingu, how you doing today?
Okay. What's up?
Hey, how many of the old pack are you still in touch with?
In a good way? Bad way?
Anyway, honestly, preferably good.
Well, a few. I see Faye every now and then. That's
Okay,
fun.
yeah, no, I just saw Faye.
You just saw. Are you okay? Do you need me to come get you? I can come get you if you need me to come get you. Did she hurt you?
I do.
Did she hurt you?
I'm still alive. Okay,
Okay.
I'm still alive, but
Okay.
but I do want you to come here.
Where are you?
I'm at a little place in the what is this? The Bywater? Is that what it was called? Yep. The Bywater, called Club Resistance, I think.
Cool. We got a
I'm
party?
gonna need you. There is a party, and it's gonna be one of those kinds of parties, Dean. I'm gonna need you to call anyone you're still in touch with.
Wait, I'm like a you can't see him. Like like one of those kind of parties, or like a dangerous kind of party, or like
Dangerous kind of party. And I'm gonna need you to call everyone you know, because we're getting the pack back together. As I take my advancement to
Yay!
join or lead a wolf pack.
woohoo! Oh shit. Good, because at that very moment you get a text from Carmen, who asks for an update.
I text her back.
So badass, and then like,
God, she's intimidating.
yeah.
And I text her back, at the party now. Something weird's happening. Not sure what yet. Investigating.
Mm-hmm. Are you going in?
And as I snap that text off, I did hang up on Dean after that call.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Okay, and I walk in.
Fantastic. Okay, so Doyle, Eden has walked in the club.
Okay, soon as the kiss is just done, and he's gonna look at Penny and say, "I hope you don't hate me as much as I think you hate me."
That didn't make any sense.
But you don't hate me that much, right?
No, you're an asshole, but I don't hate you.
Victory! And he'll turn to see Eden, but is there somebody else that his eyes would cross that came into the club just before him?
There is indeed. There's a girl in a wheelchair that looks a lot like Eden. She's wearing a dark green dress, and she just looks like totally not overwhelmed, but like she hasn't been to a party in a long time. And she's making her way through.
Doyle would the cigarette would fall from his mouth as Doyle just starts to move through the crowd, and he's slamming people out of the way just with full force. Boom, boom, boom. Just body checking as he's going straight for Mimi.
Cool. I'm gonna cut away from you. Where do I want to go? Allie, what the hell is Claire doing?
She shakes her head. She's had that vision again of Evangeline and the purple and her suffocating, dying in her arms. And she realizes she doesn't have much time. So she looks down at her phone, and I am going to hit the streets here as well and call my dear friend, Judith LaRue, who is the choir master at Our Lady Star of the Sea Catholic Church in the Bywater.
Oh my God. Say that again.
Judy LaRue.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Judy would be, just to give you an idea of who she is as a character, she would be just as much at home in a jazz club singing under a spotlight as she is behind the organ in her choir at the church. She's in fact known to frequent some places like that and will occasionally get up and sing. And I'm hoping that she can give me access to a relic that's stored there at the church.
Okay, good.
You like this? You like where I'm going with this?
Okay. So,
all right.
Yeah. How do you do you call her? Do you just walk in?
No, I call her because I have her number. Let me see. That's hit the streets with mortality.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my other advantage from Steven here.
Good call.
Because I really want to get this one.
Okay.
There's a partial success and a miss. So I'll take the partial success. I will mark mortality. And take my advance.
Yep.
As well.
Sure.
Do you want to talk the advance first?
No.
Okay.
On a 7, okay. On a hit, they're available and have this up. On a 7 to 9, choose one. Whoever you're going to is juggling their own problems, or whatever you need is more costly than anticipated.
Is more costly than anticipated.
Okay.
Judy.
Yeah, honey, what's up?
Hey, how are you tonight? Are you busy?
No.
Well, look, I kind of whisper, I think I'm onto something about the churches that are being burned, and I think I can do something about it, but I need your help.
Yeah, sure, Claire. What is it?
Can you get me into the church just for a few minutes? I need to borrow something.
Sure. What is it?
Well, I need to borrow the relic of St. Anne.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Yeah, the finger bone of St. Anne that the Pope brought when he was here. I just need to borrow that just for tonight. I promise it will be fine, and I will bring it back just as soon as I'm done with it. But I think I might need it for some protection tonight.
Claire, I can't just give you.
No, of course, but you could just open the door, because you have a key, and I could go in. You probably wouldn't even have to know what had happened, and it'll be back by morning.
Claire, I might need some kind of insurance.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be back.
Sure. That makes sense. Like what?
Well, you've been kind of putting me off about this kind of new thing we're trying. It feels weird to call it a spokesperson, but we could use a new face, bring some new people in. Everything that's been happening with the churches around here. People are scared to come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could do that.
Great. Then I will leave the door unlocked.
All right, great. And so do you just want to call me sometime and we can talk about that?
Oh, I'll be calling you in the morning, Claire.
Okay. All right.
Please pick up.
I will. I promise, Judy. I'm sorry. I've been hard to get a hold of.
Alrighty. All right, so you can retrieve this bone.
I do, and it is so it's a relic of Saint Anne. It just looks like a finger bone set in silver, and it has a loop like a pendant.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that it's going to give me some protection potentially against demonic forces in this club.
Sure.
All right. So once I'm just loving the behind the scenes chat here today.
Distracting.
Not at all. So I'm going to head back to, once I get it, I'm going to head back to the club as fast as I can.
Great. Awesome. Okay.
And I'm going in.
Evangeline,
Yes,
you walk up the stairs.
I do.
You see a room before you. There's a placard over top that says Versailles on it. And it has that maze-like structure, so you can't see all the way in, much like the entrance. But it's very bright, like with this kind of warm yellow light. And you see mirrors.
Yeah, I think at this point she's kind of in like a semi-trance.
Yeah.
Like, anyone looking at her, like she's moving a little sluggishly, and her eyes, which are usually a very like piercing gunmetal blue, are like kind of dulled down a bit.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna step through. Like I think there's a part of her that's telling her it's a bad idea, but right now, whatever this place has, whatever hold this place has on her, it's taken over.
As you're making your way, it does seem like a mirror maze almost, but with the kind of decor like you would see if you like Googled like mirror room in Versailles, like the Hall of Mirrors. And as you pass and you get deeper and deeper inside, you you can kind of hear other people moving through there, but you don't see anyone. And you see a couple different things, like out of the corner of your eye in the mirror. You see yourself at the South Spectre Art Gallery, opening your own show. You see yourself in a nice apartment, and Eden's there, running something into you and just hanging out on the couch while you work. You see Aaron dancing with you in a very kind of, you're not sure where. It doesn't seem like something from where you are, but like almost like a father-daughter dance. Maybe it's a white dress you're wearing. You see your foster mother reading an article about you and your art and crying with joy. And then you see yourself. You come to kind of a dead end and you see yourself in the mirror, but it's like all that weight of depression and anxiety seems to be gone. You're glowing. You're just smiling. Your hands are kind of covered with paint. And then you in the mirror offers her hand to you.
Oh boy. I think almost out of something that she doesn't even realize she's doing, she's got her hand like out already. But I would like to potentially roll Let It Out to try, because I think there's still a part of her that thinks like there's something wrong here.
Sure.
Especially considering that roll prior in the day.
Yeah. Maybe use an advantage you have left.
I will. So it was. Oh god, where's my sheet? Oh god.
Oh god.
Okay. And it is Let It Out. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll take that to C's partially.
Yeah.
Okay, so I pick one and mark corruption.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna choose take definite hold of something vulnerable or exposed, and if I could, I'd like to use that on myself, I guess.
To kind of regain your senses.
Yeah, like regain my senses. I think it's not a lot, but one of the mirrors cracks.
Yeah.
And that, like, the sound of that snaps her out of it.
Mm-hmm. You hear a gasp from somewhere else in the mirror maze as you hear that crack sound. You still see yourself in the mirror, but you're much more aware of your senses.
Yeah.
And you look confused.
Yeah. That gasp. Can I pinpoint that to a location? Like,
it's very confusing in here, but it came from somewhere else.
Yeah. Who else is in here? Backing up a little bit.
Someone comes from around the corner. A girl with kind of wavy dark brown hair. Hi.
Can I put a name to a face?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Roll with wild.
Wild?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
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 Wild. Yep, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you don't know her.
Or I know them.
Yeah, you don't know her.
Right. Who are you? Right. She's like backing up a little bit more. Like, I think she's coming to her senses a little bit more, like gradually.
Yeah, you can get a little closer to her, but she actually comes to you. What's wrong? You look unhappy.
I just think I need to get out of this place. I just.
Why? It's so nice in here. Don't you feel good? She's walking closer to you.
Yeah, of course he is. Perhaps, but it's just some false dreams, I guess. Not something that could happen. Not now, not yet. This is some kind of illusion. I need to leave.
Why? It's not. It's just nice. There's nothing to be scared of.
I think she's backing up further and further. I think she probably hits one of the mirrors. Back into one of them.
Probably the mirror that you were looking at.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be worried about.
There's always something to be worried about here. It's.
Oh. Well, maybe you should go somewhere else.
I mean, I'd like to leave this room. I think she looks around. She just can't find any kind of exit, probably.
Yeah. Behind you, your reflection is not reflecting what you're doing. And the girl with the wavy brown hair gets even closer. I have the perfect place for you to go. And she pushes you. And you fall through the mirror. Okay, let's go over to someone else. I want to, this is the order I want to do it in. I want to go back to Doyle, who has just charged up to Mimi, with Penny following behind, very confused.
Yeah, he goes through just absolutely linebacker, taking people out, knocking tables and shit over, like high tops, it doesn't matter. It's a complete as the crow or dragon flies, as he goes straight up to her. And as soon as he gets there, about 5 feet away, he drops to his knees and slides up to her chair. And he will look up, tears streaming down his eyes, and he will simply say, "Sister."
There are several eyes on this interaction, not only from the movement, but also some other sense, because as Doyle does this, Mimi reaches forward and wipes a tear away, and her eyes that had been that kind of dull green again flare up. And everyone who is able to see notices, especially Emma and Sebastian. But before we see what they're about to do, as this moment is frozen in time, Ophelia! Hey girl, I know it's been a while. What you doing?
She had down a drink and is probably grabbing another one on the way. And she's headed over to Kay.
Where's Kay at?
Kay's over at the bar, kind of just giving the long side eye to what's just going on as the cowboy just barreled through the crowd and then is kneeling in front of this girl in a wheelchair. And then his eyes like crane over, sees Eden, just kind of goes, huh? As the pink tornado comes up from behind.
Ophelia has not taken note of this scenario that's unfolding. Other than maybe like a note of like, oh, there's Doyle.
Yep.
It's chill. And I think she's just gonna like tap Kay on the shoulder.
Turn around. Oh, hey, pink tornado.
Hey, actually, Belle wanted me to ask you something, but like it can't be like here. They're not, they're not like really want to talk to you directly. So like they asked me to come and talk to you instead. Could we like do that?
Okay, kid. Before we do this, let me get another drink. 2 orange whips, please. Thank you. Now, would you kindly take 5? He just slides the orange whip over and just plants it, takes a deep sip. Okay. This is about as private as it's going to get before you take me to whatever murder closet you've got planned. But, pulls out from one of the interior pockets of this garish shirt. Slides over. All right. That key is to a warehouse, 1950 Abundance Street. It used to be an old plumber's shop. Not too far from an old distillery and my favorite Popeyes in town. This ends the way I think it does. You're going to need this. Because you're going to graduate into the gang. And you're going to need to know who you're working for. You're also going to need to know who I was working for. Because there's going to be a lot of people calling in debts you didn't know you just inherited. And you're going to be calling in debts that you didn't know you just inherited. So, that's that. Also, as he pulls out a hand strengthener, you're going to need that. Because there's going to be some people that want their merchandise, and you got to deliver it with some awfully strong hands. Now, I'm going to enjoy this drink. I suggest you enjoy yours because it is orange, it is fruity, it is delicious and refreshing. And then we're going to go up to whatever hole you want, and we're going to do this. If you have somebody you want me to look after in case this goes the other way, this is the part where we make that exchange.
Ophelia just smiles. That's all.
I see. Like Juliet.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm not like anyone else.
Oh, sweetheart. You're just a spitting image. I know, Belle. She's got types. And you fit one just fine. We've been doing this song and dance for a while. You're not my first partner.
Well, if I was to like pick out something, it seems like you're getting kind of old for the game and you really want out.
That's the thing, dear. I get out. That thing that you've been poking because of your boss comes in. All of it. Every last one of them. I'm guessing your boss never told you about me and how I got my revenge. See, I'm a bit of a con man first and foremost before the killing type. And, well, when you go to Dillard, you learn a lot of things. And the first thing I learned after my pa died, aside from there being Fae, was you can do a lot with particle physics when you can't normally, as long as you're using magic. So making a small hadron collider in your living room all of a sudden becomes possible. I made sure everyone else knew, especially the Fae. There's this nifty little thing you can look up called dimensional phase transition. And, well, let's just say Arcadia wouldn't take too kindly to all of a sudden being made out of pudding. I made sure those frosty archfucks knew precisely that that was my plan and that I could do it. And Belle and a bunch of other folks in this town got together and wrote an accord. They took care of the person that killed my pa permanently. In exchange, there would be peace in town. Certain people got certain places. I got my revenge, and everything was nice and nice. The accord only lasts as long as I live. And I stay in town so I don't threaten anybody else's children here, there, or everywhere. So I got to have my retirement. If that retirement comes permanent, you're going to need that key.
I think Ophelia will slide the key closer to her. Examine it. And flip it into her pocket. I mean, nobody said this would be like an easy job.
No. Especially when you say yes. And darling, you said yes.
Where are the two of you going?
Lead the way, Pink Tornado. Choose your murder closet.
There's a room upstairs that has a placard above it that says guillotine.
Yeah, sure, we'll go in there.
Great. The lighting in here, I feel like the only way I could describe it is like the Event Horizon orgy scene. That's kind of what's happening lighting wise. It's very loud. The lights are flashing. You swear you can hear like a Latin in the music. It's weird. This is a weird place. And someone you do notice as you enter, most people file out. When you come in, some are just like moving on. But someone who stays in here, you can see in the lights that flash, the figure of Desi sitting in the corner.
I would like to use old friends, old favors.
Do it. Do you have an advantage left?
I've got 2.
Awesome. So just call out what you get to me. Oop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. On a 7 to 9, tell the MC why you owe them a debt.
Oh, Desi?
Mm-hmm.
I owe her a debt because we already had that previous conversation downstairs and she walked away.
I like that. I will say, what you noticed is it was extraordinarily difficult for her to do so, to the point that it looked like she was physically fighting it. Not that she wanted to, that she physically overcame the impulse to go through with it. It was very difficult. That's something that I think you would have noticed. But she's in the corner. and just kind of looks up at the two of you and face palms.
Hey, kid.
Hi.
Well, it's one of them song and dances. You sure you want to be here?
Yeah, I think seeing the consequences of my actions is therapeutic.
Oh. Well, Desi, for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Good luck, Kay.
Thanks, kid.
Take it away, you two.
I would like to enact and gain corruption because I walked into a situation knowing that there would be violence.
Yep.
Not that I'm going to last through this, but I might as well mark it.
Yes. And also, as you walk in there, you do feel from your forehead a kind of you don't really see it except for a split second, just a kind of shimmer in front of you as you engage with this, and you have +1 armor.
She's a queen.
Yeah. All right. There's no initiative, it's just who wants to act.
Yeah, Ophelia's gonna tilt her head, crack her neck, and demon form.
Yep.
All right. That's an 11.
Okay.
So I get to choose 2, but I'm also working a job for my patron, so I get to choose 1 more, and I'm going to mark corruption, so I get to choose 1 more. So I get to choose 4 options right now.
Okay.
I am going to choose inflict +1 harm, demonic weapon 3 harm hands, demonic movement, which is flight, and gain armor +1.
Great. Okay. You describe your transformation, Ophelia, one more time for us.
So I think as she cracks her neck, almost, you know, the way that like glow sticks, when you crack them, something happens. And as she does, there's this kind of like pulse of like pink energy, and you see like smoke start to rise off of her as from her fingertips upwards the crystal starts to form over her hands, and the wings start to poke out of the shirt, clearly ripping these clothes once more. Does she care? Not at all. No. And the tail slowly uncoils and starts to wave around like an excited dog, almost. As the 2 horns curl up on her head, and as she finishes cracking her neck, she'll open her eyes again, and you'll see the pink eyes with the heart pupils as she smiles with those all too sharp teeth.
Okay. What do you do?
I'd like to trick, mislead.
I love it.
Kay's going to actually pull down his shades and try and use one little bit of magic. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
So first, let's do trick, mislead. And we're going to use that last advantage.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, how do I get that? Let's see.
Ba-ba-ba. Roll.
All right, so 11.
Awesome. Great. On a 10 plus, pick 3.
Okay. Let's look at the smorgasbord.
Yep. Create an opportunity, expose a weakness or flaw, confuse them for some time, or avoid further entanglement.
Okay, so we're going to confuse, avoid further entanglement, and create an opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, narrate this for me. How does it go down?
he pulls down the sunglasses, closes his eyes, opens them, and there's two bleached white skulls that glow where his eyes should be.
Yeah.
And just goes, back when I was working the streets, they called me the Grim Reaper. And kid, there's a reason why Juliet never met Romeo. And with that, in her hesitation,
Yep.
I am going to jump out of the balcony.
Okay.
And try and grab hold of the chandelier and ride that mother down.
Okay. Because you've created an opportunity, go ahead, roll with escape.
Okay.
The straight roll.
All right. Escape. Where am I finding that?
Blood.
Ooh, -1. We'll see what happens.
I'm not gonna look. Except I am. I'm peeking. Oh no!
If I may.
Uh-huh.
So he does make the jump.
Yeah.
He does grab hold.
Mm-hmm.
But he ain't no spring chicken no more. And he slips, and the chandelier gives, and he falls before the chandelier does.
Oh.
And he lands right in the middle of the dance floor, and the chandelier just crushes him.
I think we have to end the season there. Okay, well, I'm gonna switch up music. I'm gonna put some. Do I have something happy? Is there happiness in this game? Dances and dames. There we go. Let's go around. Kiana, how about you start?
Boy! Oh boy! Okay. Holy shit. First off, huge kudos to our guest players and both. You guys were both awesome, and of course, Pope. Thank you for entertaining Ophelia trying to kill you, and then, damn, that ending. Shit. Whew, boy. That's gonna have a lot of repercussions. I know them as a player. Ophelia is completely oblivious because that's who she is. Good boy. Yeah, I don't know what this. I don't know what to think. Ophelia had a not bad season finale. I'm sure the next season's not gonna be so hot for her, but that's a later her problem. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, regret, guilt. These are things season 1 Ophelia does not know.
No.
We'll see though.
She has no concept of those feelings.
Where can we find you on the internet, Key?
Yeah, you can find me over on Twitter at especially if I'm doing, because I'm all over the internet doing social role-playing things, whether that's stream inviting or shouting into the void. I'm part of the Tales from the Grim team, so you can find me on the Discord as Mod Mom. I'm also one half of Salt Sweet Games, which is mine and Lauren's channel, where we're going to be kickstarting some more fun video games and maybe some one-shots and stuff, so come and hang out with us over there. Yeah, can't wait for next season. Scream into the void about it until then.
Yes, we will be back sometime after Gen Con. Just taking a break for con travel and such. I don't know. Greg, hey.
Hey, well, that was happy. A lot of fun to be had. Hell of a job, everybody involved. Pope, narrating your own demise is both a blessing and a curse, and you performed both of those actions passionately and memorably. I loved every second of the end of K. Great stuff. Grimjack21502 on the Twitter, part of the Tales from the Grim on the Twitch. You can find me here, you can find me there. Yeah, we'll be back in a couple weeks with Urban Shadows, Bad Moon Rising, and our new D&D show, The Realms Remembered, will be starting. Look for fun stuff coming in the next week to 2 weeks. Later, friends.
Allie?
I haven't caught my breath yet. That was incredible. Just incredible. Love all drama. And I can't wait. I can't wait until we're back. I can't wait to see where this next season takes us. In the meantime, you can catch me on Sunday nights on Tommy's channel. I won't steal your thunder, but it's a great game. So come and join us at the end of the week. And you can always catch me on Twitter at Allison Robinson with 2 L's and a Y. I'll be on Scraticus Academy later this summer. Can't wait to tell you more about that. I'm really excited about that game in that world and all that it holds. And that's it, other than some special words of gratitude to Pope and Jim. So great to have you with us for the back half of this season. Thank you so much for stepping in, and you just added so much to my fellow players always. Mwah. Just such an honor to get to do this with you, and a great joy. And Lauren, love the world, love the NPCs. All right, Marie, okay. Looks like we're gonna make up and be friends. We'll see how that goes next season. I have my doubts, but
Me too. Tommy.
God damn it, Doyle. Shouldn't have let my sister walk in through that door.
Nope. I mean, it was really a team effort.
Dean is literally gonna shoot you, Doyle.
Brother!
He will shoot you.
I can be part of your pack now.
God, he's gonna shoot you. Oh my God, what an episode.
We can get a family plan for our phones.
Nope, gonna shoot you.
We can get tattoos.
Hey, is the Order Draconis accepting membership?
Yep.
Oh man, my keyboard has been in caps lock for about the last hour and a half. Man, just God damn it, Doyle. I am really happy to have been able to end on getting the gang back together.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how that was gonna work, and I was like, you know what, this is a great moment to be like, hey, let's get the gang back together. So that happened. I cannot wait for next season. Like, literally cannot wait. Mostly so that Eden can just shoot Doyle, please. I just want to shoot Doyle.
I think we can do that. Cool. All
Yeah,
right.
that was amazing. Kay, you were amazing. Press F to pay respects. That was an amazing death scene. We think. I think you're dead. Probably.
No, he's super dead.
If he
Anyways.
ended Ophelia would finish him off. Let's be real here.
Mercy kill.
Anyways, I am Imperator Pengu on the Twitter sphere. I do some tabletop RPG stuff, although you'll see me a lot less in the next couple of weeks because a lot of shows ended or went on hiatus for a moment. So I've got on Sundays a Things from the Flood game over on my channel, Imperator Penguin on Twitch, with many fine folk from this cast there. It's fun, I think, but it is it's a real hoot at times, and that's all I got.
My dear sweet Avery.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my god. That was so much. Though I will say I am excited for season 2 to see how it goes with the fact that Evangeline is just gone and nobody knows. I fucking love Doyle so much. You little gremlin man. And oh my god, okay. Oh my god, all the guest characters are incredible. Yeah, I have so much love for this game. Anyway, I am checked out emotionally actually. I'm at Bat Online. I'm an artist and I cosplay occasionally. I'm gonna be quite MIA for the next couple weeks because I'm traveling a lot. I've just done 2 back-to-back cons and now I'm going. This time next week I'll be in America. I'll be in Connecticut and I'm going to Gen Con.
Roomies!
Yeah, Rubies! Yay! So yeah, if anyone's going to Gen Con, catch me there, because I don't know how often I'm going to be able to make it to America.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's me. I'll be on the Scrotticus Academy next season, though. In a couple of games. Yeah.
Jim,
That's me.
who keeps trying to save everyone from themselves and each other, and it's a thankless job, Jim. But you do it really admirably.
It's a lost cause, but it's okay. I'm used to that. Oh man, I'm so glad that we're proceeding in the fine Urban Shadows tradition of killing off the veteran at the end of season 1. Man, this is glorious. Lauren, this was a symphony. Thank you so much for playing it for us. This was a delight. I love Urban Shadows and I love playing it with all of you. You folks are wonderful. Thank you so much. This is just such a delight. Wow. That was full of wow. So I'm Jim. I'm Jim Ryan. I am Other Doc on both Twitch and Twitter. My channel, we do various things. It's largely indie-related stuff, usually continuing mini campaigns midweek, and Invisible Sun on Saturdays, one-shots on Sundays. And you can find information about it either over on my Twitch channel, or you can find sign-ups for games, including ones we got coming up at both link on my channel and on my website, which is jimyesthatjim.com. Feel free to go and check it out if you so desire.
Awesome. Hey Pope. So I've never in any campaign I've ever run, or I don't think it. Yeah, I've never had a player character die, and I'm very sad. Hi, how are you?
I am fantastic.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to play and get a chance to do Urban Shadows for a long time because it contains everything you could want, including an impetus to end it, and a means for that to affect others. One door might close, but the story continues, and it's gonna get even better next season. Just you wait. It has been an absolute pleasure playing with each and every one of you. Jim, you are pretty much my template, my idol when it comes to this. I knew what I had to do as soon as making that first old friends, old favors, and going, no, you don't roll with advantage, you let it happen. And it told a beautiful story. And I look forward to seeing where the story continues next season. As for me, I am Pope World Build on the Twitter, World Build on the Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. And Legion, I love each and every one of you. And for those of you joining us on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you can, come over to Tales from the Grim, see these wonderful people, join this fantastic community, and I hope to see you all real soon.
All right, so I guess I get to wrap up at the witching hour. I am Lauren. I have been your MC. I'm That Salty Ginger over on the Twitter. I'm the Smooch Queen, still reigning in the Discord. And what do I have to say? I need a nap. That's what I feel like. In a good way. That was so much fun. Yay, parties. Parties are great. We're 5 hours into this night. I'm sure it only gets better from here because everybody knows the night just improves the later it gets. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I will be doing lots of things on Mondays next season. So post Gen Con, I'll be over on the Scraticus Academy, and then here's a player, and then here's a GM. It's gonna be great. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, and you can find out what I'm up to. I'm gonna be planning for days and days about what the heck to do with all this good stuff. All right, we should go raid somebody. We should go raid Scraticus.
I have them queued up and ready to raid.
Oh my gosh, Greg. Thank you. You know, Greg, I always thought you would be my first player character death, and but I'm glad it was Pope.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get out
fuck
of
Pope.
here.
No, I'm joking.
Let's get out of here. Do your wrap up.
Alrighty, everybody. We're gonna go over and raid the Scraticus Academy. And because I saw it, and I can't scroll back and see who said it, the raid cry is every kill begins with K. So whenever you get over there, every kill begins with K as you hit the Scraticus Academy. But until next time, everybody, as the campfire goes down, there's only one thing left to say. You cannot always roll nat 20s, but you can always role play. And here's Little Realms remembered. Get ready for some Scraticus. Later, friends, next season.